Good morning, B'ezrat Hashem, Halacha, Siman Vav. Let's go. We are here in Shulchan Aruch. Din Birkat Asher Yatzar ve'Elohai Neshama u'Pirushav. So you have over here the rules of Birkat Asher Yatzar, going out of the bathroom, and also the bracha of Elohai Neshama. When you saying the which is the third bracha of the day, of both Dalat Seifim, and over here we're learning that there are 4 Seifim, 4 lachot. Halacha Aleph. כשיצא מבית הכיסא יברך אשר יסר את האדם בחוכמה. So again, we're going to have this the outlining B'ezrat Hashem of Shulchan Aruch, and that was the way that it was done previously before before everything was organized. So the rabbi says that as soon as you come out of the bathroom, obviously after you wash your hands, יברך אשר יצר, you must make a bracha אשר יצר את האדם בחוכמה, that Hashem created a man with the wisdom, with the best wisdom. Please, Rabbi Yitzchak. Give him a halacha. שבריאת האדם היא בחוכמה נפלאה. Because we know the creation of a human being was with a great wisdom and nifla'a with a lot of intricacies, like it was mamash, very beautiful. ויש מפרשים, and some explain, השם שהגוף דומה לנוד מלא רוח והוא מלא נקבים. You have to understand that it's like some rabbis explain that the body is basically like a balloon. We're page 22. The body is like a balloon, but it has a lot of holes, and yet it does not go down, right? What happens to a balloon when it has a lot of holes? It deflates. It deflates. So over here, the body is like a balloon, but it has a lot of holes. Okay? ויש מפרשים בחוכמה. What does it say? Some say, what does that mean, חוכמה, of wisdom? Second line. שהתקין מזונותיו של אדם הראשון ואחר כך בראו. First, HaKadosh Baruch Hu created what will sustain a human being, and only then he has created the person. וברא בו נקבים נקבים, and then Hashem created within the person holes and holes, openings and openings, חדרים חדרים חדרים, sections and sections. Okay, so Tan doesn't like something here. Let's see what he doesn't like. All right. So then he has halolim halolim. To us, he gave us hollows and hollows in our body, right?
We're in a minute. This way from
No, it's fine. Okay, Baruch Hashem. Halo pirush nekavim rabim. And then what is the hollows? It means a lot of holes. Kegon pe b'chaotem upita ba'ad. We have a mouth. We have the nose, and then we have in the bottom we have holes. The gam barabo evarim rabim, and so too Hashem have created within a person a lot of different organs, chalulim, and there are a lot of hollows within them. Kamo lev vechares umeayim. So we have also the heart, a kares, whatever, or all the innards. She'im yisatem echad mehem. So the rule is, if one of them just gets clogged, chas v'shalom, right? Any one of them. Klomar, to teach you, כשנקבים יש נקב אחד שהוא הפה. For instance, you have amongst holes, you have one hole that is very much seeable by everybody, the mouth. כשהוא במעי אמו הוא סתום. You have to know when a person is in the body wound of the mother, right? It's the mouth is closed. The mouth is closed. כשיוצא לאוויר העולם הוא נפתח. Immediately when he comes out and he's born, the rabbi says here, the mouth gets opened. ואם כשיוצא לאוויר העולם היה נשאר סתום. And if chas v'shalom, the opening in the mouth does not occur when the person gets born, לא היה אפשר להתקיים. The person will not be able to live if his mouth isn't open after he gets born. אפילו שעה אחת, even for a second. והאיברים החלולים, right, and all the other
you can from the nose you can't.
Probably not.
You mean because when you close
again,
the mouth,
the mouth is open. If you take a look at the mistama, there's some kind of closing over here, right? There has to be some kind of closing there that even the nose is not going to help you. So again, the nose is open, the mouth is open, but it's really not open, right? It's if you take a look at the 3D pictures they show you of the baby's inside, it looks there's no like a seal. The baby's not born with a seal over here, some kind, right? There's some kind of closure over here that doesn't allow the baby to intake the water, the liquid inside the mother, right? So same thing. So I guess when the person is born, HaKadosh Baruch Hu opens that up, and what do they do? The first thing they do, the nurses, they clear out this whole opening, right, in order for the baby
But
to
when
breathe.
he's inside, he's not open.
It's not open. Looks like it's not open. Yeah, very nice. Probably by the area where it's going down, because again, nose and the mouth connect right inside, so that area looks like it's closed. So too, what about the other hollows? If you have something that is closed and it opens, same too. If something that's supposed to be closed and it stays open, a person could die. Also, we could explain, and also we have some parts that some parts could close and he could still stay alive. So we have over there that a person will not be able to survive in any of those instances if there's something that goes against the normality. If something's supposed to stay open, stays open. Something's supposed to close, supposed to close. So we also know that what are those things that are, even let's say our mouth. Our mouth is not constantly open, right? And also number two, where the number two comes out, it cannot be always open. It's open sometimes it's closed. That's the purpose of it. So the rabbi says, which part you should know that there are certain parts that are never supposed to be opened. For instance, the inside, the whatever is inside of us, those things are not supposed to be. They're supposed to be always closed in. As we know, the what's his name, the kishkes, I guess, they're not supposed to have any holes in them. That will be damaging, even though they are a passage through, but they are a passage through only. So as we know that all those things that are needed for a person to go out and relieve some. It's like we said the other day, right? We mentioned that a woman, when she bleeds, there's no such a thing that she bleeds for 5 days, right? The opening of the womb incurs only a millisecond even. All the blood that comes out little by little throughout the next 5 days, it's the blood that is exerted that came out in that millisecond. You have to understand that. It doesn't stay open. The womb does not stay open for 5 days. A person will die. A woman could die. Non-stop bleeding. Are you kidding me? 5 days? You know what that is? You open the sink, even at the lowest, you say, you open the sink. On 5 days, it's going to collect a lot of water. It's like, what is going on here? So he says, it opens only for a short period of time. So if one of the parts stays open for a long time, well, you
get open only one time?
What?
5 days? Or
one time in the beginning of 5 days, that's it.
After from where it comes every day?
It's in the wall. It fills up in the wall. There is a wall, right? The woman has a wall. It comes out into that wall, the blood, and then comes out dripping little by little. As the intricacies of the body is. In the olden days, by the way, in the time of health, prime health of the Jewish nation, woman would have 1 second blood, and what's his name? She would count the game, and that's it. You know what's going on here? Not like today. Again, it's all about unhealthy because we are not so healthy. So we have all these intricacies of prolongation. That's why Chachamim are prolonging it for 5 days, plus 7 days, the whole thing. Okay, so HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the healer of from all the unhealthy flesh. Hashem, הנקבים שברא בו להוציא פסולת מאכלו. The HaKadosh Baruch Hu created in such a way a human being that there's a lot of dirt inside the body, and it comes out through opening. We know that if a person gathers all the garbage all the food that he ate, now it's garbage. If it stays there, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, if it doesn't take it out, Chas v'shalom, this person could die. And we know when the person goes to a restroom, this is his health. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu makes a great miracle. Pele makes miracles constantly with us. So very important to point out. Was it like a year ago? This time was reported in the news. An actress died. The actress died. What happened to this actress? Not like I care much, but it's very important to point out. This actress was a special actress. It was a model. They painted her whole body, nude. She was a nude actress, and they painted the whole body. And instead of washing off the paint, she decided to sleep overnight with it. Because for the shoot for tomorrow, because it was very expensive paint. It was very expensive. What's his name? To redo it again. So she was thinking she's a genius person. She never woke up. Primarily, the autopsy came in because her body did not hydrate. The body needs air, the pores, the sweat that comes out of you, right? Again, this is the story. The story is 100% of the garbage that comes out of our bodies. It's from 70% from the mouth. 3% of the garbage that comes out of us is number 1 and number 2, right? And 20% comes out from sweat. Wow. The pores that sweat, all the garbage. That's why you're not allowed to eat if you touch your sweat anywhere in the body, right? You touch your body, you have to wash your hands. So over there you see that there's poison. So this genius woman decided that she's going to be sleeping overnight with all the paint. Since the paint was so heavy, the whole body was painted. She did not have pores coming out, sweat, and she died not waking up. Rahman al-Islam. This is not my story. This is the autopsy. If you have a problem with it, go Google it. It's there. Okay? הרי זה פלא. ועוד יש לפרש על שם שבורר טוב ומאכל ודוחה המסורת. Also, we have to know that the body, we know that people don't understand what food is. What's our relationship to the food? Relationship to the food is not that we need food to survive. We need food to open up the grinder. We have a grinder in our body. Okay? According to all normal people, they'll tell you that everything you eat, 100% of it goes in and goes out. Nothing stays in the body. The body does not require anything to survive. The body needs a grinder. Our body is a grinder. You ever saw a generator? A generator, once you power it up, it starts running. And the more it generates its own energy. Generator regenerates its own energy. I've seen it. That the generator, once you start, give it a push, it's regenerates itself. It just starts running on its own. And while it's running, it's actually regenerating itself. So same thing, our body. Our body is all about, you need certain nutrient food that starts the generation process, and it just goes. It goes. And that's how we are regenerated. However, why people are so fat like us, like in this world? What's going on? Our body does not recognize, and you're putting into your body when you're not supposed to put in your body. When you put things into your body when you're not supposed to, that's when the body does not recognize what it is, and unfortunately, that's when people become overweight and not healthy.
Yeah, when you don't eat, you lose weight.
That's right. So, you're supposed to eat proper things. It's not, again, and you're not getting fat because you're eating bad things. You're eating something that the body does not recognize. That's the pele. The body is a generator. You know, a generator is just a motor running. You put in the food, it goes out, it grinds it, and because it grinds it, it gives you strength to work. That's what's going on here. הגה, ועוד יש לפרש שמפליא לעשות במה ששומר רוח האדם בקרבו. Another thing we could explain, Hagar says, הקדוש ברוך הוא is keeping the neshama in the body. וקושר דבר רוחני בדבר גשמי. How Hashem makes it both, that he combines spiritual and physical. הכל הוא על ידי שהוא רופא כל בשר. And it's all done because Hashem is the healer of all flesh. כי אז האדם בקו הבריות ונשמתו משתמרת בקרבו, and therefore a person's neshama is within his body, and Bezrat Hashem, Si'iv Bet will continue tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, make a lot of money without any headache.